creative community does. But I'm here today, I think, as a business of fashion pioneer. And I can tell you, Fashion Week is a very big business. And it brings into New York City's coffers over $500 million each year. It generates jobs, many, many jobs, and has become the biggest media event in New York twice a year. And for those of you who don't know, it all started with an accident. At Michael Kors Fashion Show in 1991, he was showing in an empty loft space in a concrete building on 24th Street in New York. And as designers love being in raw concrete spaces, when you turn on the bass music, if you've ever sat at a fashion show, you can go deaf. But anything that's not nailed down starts to crumble, and in this case, the ceiling started to crumble. On the runway, onto the shoulders of Naomi, Linda, Claudia, Kate, all the one-name supermodels of the day. And they get paid the big bucks because it didn't faze them at all. They just brushed it off their shoulders and kept walking. But when chunks of plaster landed in the laps of the fashion journalists in the front row, like Susie Menkes from the International Herald Tribune, the then New York Times fashion critic, Carrie Donovan, and others, they didn't take it so kindly. And I only just found out recently from Michael Kors that Carrie Donovan had a perfect shade of red Chanel lipstick that she always carried. That was it was the end of the color. They didn't make it anymore, and that broke from the ceiling, the plaster landing in her bag, and she was really annoyed about that. But in any case, the next day their headlines were, "We live for fashion, we don't want to die for it." And that was literally the month that I was hired to be the new director of the CFDA, and I said, I think my job description just changed. And it became the mission to organize, centralize, modernize, and create a platform for American designers to compete globally around the world and level the playing field with Paris, Milan, London, and everywhere else. And as they say, the rest is history. I did go on after 10 years at CFDA to join IMG, and luckily with IMG's resources and synergies, we created fashion weeks in Mumbai and Berlin and Moscow, and we bought companies in Australia, so we had Sydney and Melbourne, and we consulted in Mexico City and South America for a while, and Toronto, and so IMG really owns